How many great ideas began as dreams? How many dreams became reality within a library's walls? From the most elemental questions to the greatest breakthroughs in history, libraries have existed as a pillar in the pursuit of knowledge. At Gail Borden, we believe that imagination and transformation go hand in hand, fueled by the power of our community. In 2016, Gail Borden Library put together a large exhibit to celebrate one of humanity's greatest accomplishments: space travel. Through community engagement, programs, and exhibits, our library remains committed to old and new ways of learning. Thanks to our partnership with foundations, local businesses, and community members, Gail Borden was able to become one of the first libraries in the country to put the Discover Space exhibit on display.
Hi, I'm Denise Raleigh, and I head up the Public Relations and Development Division here at the Gail Borden Public Library.
I'm Mary Michikosi, and I am the Supervisor of Exhibits and Displays here at Gail Borden. We just wrapped up Discover Space here. So Denise, how did we handle it? How did we do that?
We applied for this. We are a community library. Our outreach efforts and our partnerships were part of the application process. And really, what exhibits do here and what we put in our application is that exhibits bring the community together. And so we were one of 8 libraries to receive the Discover Space exhibit. The shuttle you see behind us came from NASA in Huntsville, Alabama. We also brought in some NASA artifacts from the Glenn Research Center in Cleveland. And what I like specifically about bringing exhibits to the library is the installation process. And Mary, what's it like when you and your crew are installing exhibits?
Well, we want to get it set up quickly. So we do have everybody, sometimes it's an all hands on deck kind of a thing. Sometimes we get a few people from the community to come in and help out. And it's pretty exciting. We have immediately the community, the people, patrons who come into the library stop and are curious about what's coming up and what's going to happen in the future with these exhibits. And so part of the time we're answering questions, and everybody is all engaged and excited when the exhibits get set up.
And one of the special things, and why we bring in exhibits, is there's no place like a library, because anyone who's interested in space exploration, astronauts, international space stations, you could go check out a book, a DVD, use our online resources, and learn more.
Well, we had the Discover Space exhibit, which consisted of about 12 pieces of interactive things. The kids just love them. On our second floor here, we had, as Denise said, NASA pieces. We had a moon rock, an actual piece of the moon that came down here for us. It was very exciting to a lot of people. we put together a little living room. That's something that our staff can put together quickly too. So you would go into the living room and sit down and watch a little video of the actual moon landing, and it had a kind of a retro feeling. And what happened with that was there was a sharing between grandmothers and mothers and children as they experienced and opened a dialogue with their family, remembering the time that this happened.
And we're really lucky to have Mary's position here. It's, this is growing, isn't it?
It's a growing position. I started here, just doing some signs, but as the opening of the space and the ability to fill it in with a different way of learning grew, and so did the position, and so has our department grown to help fulfill that.
Some people ask us, why did we get into the exhibit core function, as it were, here? What it allowed us to do, and again, the Gail Borden Public Library District is over 140 years old. It was over 10 years ago where we became not just the Library of Elgin, but a community center, and it was the exhibits that let us do that. Because what it did is it allowed us to engage the community. Of course, that's wonderful, but it also let us grow partners. And when you have something where the exhibit can be fundamental to the community, it really develops your community partnerships. It gets everyone involved, and when everyone is involved, the impact of an exhibit is so much more. And so libraries can be a passive place. We still have passive places here where you can come and sit down in our river room and read a book, and we thoroughly love that when you do that. However, when you want to stand neighbor to neighbor and look at something or experience the Star Lab together, or talk about the moon rock, like where you were when that particular mission was on the moon, is we're bringing people together. We're bringing people together talking from all socioeconomic backgrounds, all cultures, and it's over in ideas. And libraries are about ideas, about exploration and creativity. So that's the critical role that exhibits can play in public libraries. We're able to bring exhibits like Discover Space and more to the library because so many of our organizations and people in town believe in the library impact, and we are so grateful that they do, because the majority of the funds that are used to bring in exhibits and all of the costs that surround them, again, we really do try and keep them as minimal as possible, but they do have costs associated with them. It's because people and organizations believe in library impact. These are community exhibits in a community library. And so, we're delighted to see how many people ask, what's happening next?